A. No. 1. A is 1. No, it's not. Okay, what is my B? Negative 4. What is my C? Negative 117. Okay, so with this formula, okay, we're going to start, and it says negative parenthesis B. So we're going to say negative. I'm going to say x equals. We're going to say negative parenthesis. What is my B? Negative 4. Plus or minus the square root. And again, I'm over here. It says B squared. What is my B? Negative 4 squared minus 4. That 4 automatically always stays there. Okay, and then it says AC. What is my A? 1. And my C? Negative 117. All over 2 times my A. What is my A? 1. Okay, I can assure you if you did not type yesterday, okay, Jello, put it up, turn it off, put it up. Okay, if you didn't type yesterday, there's no way you're gonna know what was going on. Okay, that is a guarantee. Okay, so what do you get for a negative negative? What does that become? Positive. Okay, so this part right here is gonna say x equals, and it's just gonna be 4. Okay, the plus or minus we learned yesterday stays there. What about on this bottom? What is 2 times 1? 2. Okay, now this is the part, and again, today's the last day we're doing this, so if you need some help, today's the day to get that. Okay, this is the part you're going to type in on your calculator. Okay, so turn your calculator on and hit your square root button. What'd you guys get? 22. If you didn't get 22, then let me know. Raise your hand, something, so I can help you. Okay, now, on this first one, I'm going to do it really slow. Okay, the rest of them, we're going to skip this step. Okay, so we got x equals, see this plus minus? We're going to write this twice. 1 with 4 plus 22 over 2. And we have x equals 4 minus 22 over 2. Okay, so you're going to turn your calculator on and hit your fraction button. Rather than checking on the string again, you can hit this. And we'll take it to there. And delete what you already did. So same thing. So you want to change what you know what I mean? What was your 2 answers you got? 13 and negative 9. Okay, if you type, I promise you, you'll get it. And the more you do it, the faster it's going to go. Okay? If you're not typing, I assure you, you're probably like, I don't know what's going on. I don't expect you to, okay? If you're not typing, you're not going to know what's going on. Okay? Again, we're looking at this formula. So we got x equals negative What is my b? B. Plus or minus the square root of, it says parenthesis b, which is 8 squared, minus 4. What is my a? 2. C, negative 24, all over 2 times my a, which is 2. Okay, so I'm going to get x equals, what is this going to become? Just negative 8, okay? Unless there's 2 of them, then it's going to become a positive. If there's just one, it's negative. Okay, and we got plus or minus. What are we going to get for the bottom? 4. 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, and again, you're typing all this in on the calculator. Okay, what did you guys get for underneath the square root? Huh? 16, somebody agree? Okay, and then our plus minus. So this is where I said you can skip a step. Okay, rather than writing it all out a second time, you know what to do, right? So there's no point in writing it. Can you? Absolutely. Do you need to? No. Okay, so you're going to type it twice. One with negative 8 plus 16 over 4, negative 8 minus 16 over 4. And what were the 2 answers that you got? Good. Okay, so don't type them all the way out if you don't need to. Okay, it's just doing too much work. Okay, 5. I got x equals negative. What is my b? Negative 4. Plus or minus b squared minus 4. What is my a? 3. C. Negative 119. All over 2 times my a, which is 3. Okay, what am I going to get for this first part? 4. Plus or minus, what's going to go on the bottom? 6. And then you guys need to type all this in. You getting it?
Listen, I didn't feel good yesterday, and I wasn't trying to do all that.
looks crazy though. What'd you guys get? 38? Somebody agree with that? Okay, so now again, you don't need to write it out. Do 4 plus 38 over 6, 4 minus 38 over 6. What do you guys get? 7 and what? Okay, what is that as a fraction? Okay, we need to do it as a fraction because especially if they're like the decimals repeating, then you're starting to shave. And then if you did them again, then you're shaving. And then you're shaving. Okay, and you guys know because you're teenagers, every dollar counts, right? So if I'm like, hey, spend $5, and then hey, give me another $5, and hey, give me another $5, eventually like you could be very broke. I was giving my kid the same speech because, you know, she gives everybody in the neighborhood a Gatorade and an icy popsicle almost every day. Okay, now that seems like not that bad, right? A case of Gatorade for like a 6-pack or whatever, 12-pack, they're like $10. Okay, well there are times, I swear to God, I have about 12 kids in my backyard. I have a pool, I have a huge swing set out there, I have a trampoline, there's a basketball hoop, like, and so every kid is over there, which I don't mind. Give them a Capri Sun. Those things are freaking cheap. If you give every kid a giant Gatorade, that's not. Those are for softball. Like I don't. And so I'm like, I had to give her a talk, right? Because when I was doing the math, I was literally spending almost $600 a month on just popsicles and Gatorade for kids that are not even. I have one kid. That's crazy. Okay, so sometimes, even though it's just one Gatorade, right? Even though it's just one popsicle, once you do it every single day with multiples, it starts adding up. So that's why decimals are no good. The further you get in mathematics, I'm telling you right now, never go with a decimal. Okay? Always pick the fraction option. Okay? Or you'll be poor. Spending all that money on nothing. X equals, we got negative b. Oh, I did something wrong. What's wrong with mine? Yeah, okay, so this should be negative 3 here. Plus or minus b squared minus 4 times my a. What is my a? 1 times my c, which is 2, all over 2 times a, which is 1. Okay, what are we going to get for the first part? Just 3. Plus, minus. On the bottom, what am I getting? 2. Bless you. Listen here, Minnie Mouse. Was that you? I have a feeling it was. It was, wasn't it? I know, I did tell the kids this year, I'm getting ready to put the pool up in about 2 weeks. I got to do adult hours, man. And sometimes I'm just trying to relax, and the kids like splashing me, the water's freezing, I'm just trying to lay on a floaty. I told them, there's adult hours this year. Ain't no kids allowed. I don't know, I'm not, like I only swim like a little bit, probably in the afternoon and then in the evening, but I can't do it all day long. And I don't let the kids out there by themselves either, so then, because I don't work in the summer, it's me watching everyone's kids. I'm not doing that. I don't mind, but like then they're coming in my house and like leave the door open and yes, I'm not doing that. So, what'd you guys get? 21.
Wait, no, 1.
1?
That's 1.
Just 1? Okay. Now, some of these you can kind of do just in your head. Okay. Now, and you don't have to do the calculator. If you want to do the calculator, do the calculator. What is 3 plus 1? Divided by 2. 2, right? What is 3 minus 1? 2 divided by 2. 1. Okay, so some of these you can kind of just do in your head. You don't have to type it on the calculator. You can. Okay, but if you prefer the calculator route, do the calculator route. Okay, 9. What looks different? What's going on there?
There's no C. There's no C. There is C. There's no B.
No C?
There's no something, right? So it looks different.
There's no
Okay, now, look at 10. What is my A? 4. How do you know that though? There's an R2. Okay, a lot of you guys are just like, I don't know, because it goes A, B, C, right? Okay, but it goes A, B, C because it goes A, and then that always has a letter with a 2 above it. The B is always the second one, okay, but it has just one letter with nothing above it. And the C always is just a number. So I'll ask you this. What is missing? A, B, or C? B. Okay, so if there is nothing of something there, it's a 0. Okay, so my A is really going to be what? 1. My B, because there's nothing there, is 0. And my C is negative 16. Okay, but if it looked like this, x squared plus 4a, not x, which one would be missing? C. So then my C would be 0. Okay, but the steps are just the same. Okay, so we're going to negative b plus or minus 0 squared minus 4 times my A times my C all over 2 times my A. What am I going to get for the first part? Just 0, okay? You can still put the minus 0, but it's just 0 really. Plus or minus. What about for the bottom? 2. 2 times 1 is 2. Okay, and then type that in and see what you got. 8? Okay, and again, this is what you can do in your head if you want to. If you prefer to just type it out, okay? What is 0 plus 8?
8.
Divided by 2? 4. What is 0 minus 8?
Negative 8.
Negative 8. Everybody got tripped up on that this morning. Okay, negative 8 divided by 2? Negative 4. Okay, and again, if you don't want to do it, you type it on the calculator. It works every single time. Okay? Okay, everything after 10 is extra credit. Okay, so you need to complete 1 through 10. It's required. Yep. Don't work ahead. That's not me. I know. I knew she was working over there. That's what she gets talking about. I don't want to do it. It's right.
Because I didn't want to do it. But I still did though.
I know. Now you got some extra credit for it. Good job. Okay, so everything after that, okay, is extra credit. Okay, 1 through 10 you need to get done. Okay, so that's 5 problems to do on your own.